G'day, I'm Kwackajack, and today we are not on a bike that most people dream about. We're not chasing top speed, we're not going for acceleration, and we're definitely not flexing. Instead, I think we're on something far more important, an urban workhorse. Getting people to work on time in the city, a uni student's saving grace, and ensuring your Friday night's Uber Eats gets delivered hot and on time. This is one of those silent machines that helps to fuel our economy and keep things running smoothly. Right now, fuel is over $2 a litre. Parking in Brisbane City is ridiculous and costs an arm and a leg. And owning a car, especially in an urban area like this with insurance costs and the rest, is quickly becoming financially unviable. So, what if the answer is this, a 110cc scooter that costs less than a gaming PC? So today we're taking it out for a test on the streets of Brisbane City to see if it can actually do it, or if it's too slow, too small, and too compromised. Let's find out.
Alrighty guys, so we are on a 2016 version of Suzuki's Address 110. And what are we working with in terms of engine and power? Well, honestly, not a whole lot really. This is equipped with a 113cc air-cooled single cylinder. So we're pumping out about 8.8 horsepower and 8.5 Newton meters of torque. God, it's comfy to sit on though. The whole bike, wet on the road like we are now, weighs around 100 kilos. So it is light and nimble. Gets to 60 k's pretty quickly. Not upset about it. This thing is so tiny, straight to the front. Woo! And it's got really skinny tires, which means that it feels very agile and flickable. Great for tight city streets. You know, I've tested similar models. I've ridden the Vespa Primavera 150 through the streets of Brisbane, and that was a lot of fun, but that one, being Italian and sort of having that Vespa brand on it, is quite a lot more expensive. This machine right here, $2.5 grand. $2.5 grand. Has done just over 6,000 Ks for a 2016. That is nothing. The value factor on this bike is mammoth. Extremely easy to lane filter with these things. Man, it is a hot day today. Meant to be 38 degrees. There's another one. Oh, they're off. Gotcha. This scooter is a delivery driver's dream. It is so comfortable. The brakes are actually quite good too. That's strong. I guess there's not a whole lot to stop here, huh? Let's talk about seating position. The seat that I'm on right now is extremely plush. It's nice and long, so you can very easily fit a second person on the back. You've also got room underneath the seat for an extra helmet. I already tested that, fits perfectly. This one's got a top box on the back, so you might be able to fit another one in there or some luggage. Yeah, that brake, wow. So it feels pretty nippy off the line, but I want to take it to a faster part of the road, somewhere where it's 60, 70, and see how it handles that. For the speeds that you're going to be getting to in the city, it gets there pretty quickly. Let's see how those 8.8 horses handle this. Woo! All right, 70 here. No stress whatsoever. Now, in terms of legality here in Queensland, I believe these are actually legal to use on the motorway. I would 100% not recommend it though. I believe the top speed is around 95 to 100 kilometers an hour, so it might get there, but geez, you wouldn't want to be on it. I reckon about 70 to 80 is as fast as you're going to be going comfortably on this thing. Let's give it a twist. Yeah, see, it's sitting around 75 there. I kind of want to try it up in the Twisties though. Maybe we'll give it a quick squirt. Let's talk about the ergos. It is super easy to flat foot. I believe it's 750 millimeters. And the seating position, well, I don't think anyone's going to have any issues with that whatsoever. It's like I'm sitting in a very comfortable dining chair. Woo! Man, this thing is fun off the line. And it gets to 60 pretty briskly. You've also got these storage compartments here, which, I don't know, you probably fit a water bottle or something in there, maybe some your keys, but I'd be a little concerned about stuff falling out. Look, I know I said I was going to test it in the city, but I think it's only fair to give it its time to shine in the corners. Here we go, this is a good test. Man, I love light little bikes that have got skinny tires. There's just nothing more fun than whipping around tight corners. We had a pretty bad storm here last night. Jeez, we've got some debris on the road. I'll have to be careful. Yikes. Oh, we had some damage. Woo! I don't know how many times I've said it on this channel, but it's so much more fun going fast on a slow bike than slow on a fast bike. I don't think you can get a slower bike than this. Hit the corner. Look, you don't have much power to play with, but man, is it fun to throw around. What's going on here? Closed off?
You won't get down the hill. You lift my bike over trees this big. That's fine, but down the bottom it's full on trees.
Yeah.
So bus stuck down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
He's got to reverse 2Ks up the mountain or sit down there.
Damn. Oh, well.
Fun part for me. I got a shocking turning circle.
Yeah, I don't have that problem, thankfully. Well, back the way we came. I suppose I should also mention that while this bike is only 100 kilos wet like it is now, I myself, fully geared up with all my camera stuff, I'm around 105, 110. So right now, with all this gear, I weigh more than the bike does. And my total weight is probably about I don't know, 210 kilos. So considering that this has only got that, you know, we'll just call it 9 horsepower, it's doing all right. Whoa. Well, in terms of testing its performance and its maneuverability, I don't think I could put it into a tougher situation than this. Avoiding debris on the road, man, it's doing well. Whoa. Whoa, that wind is strong. And I am getting blown around. Okay, I've had my fun. Let's go back to the responsible part of the review, shall we? You know, I'm actually quite impressed with the brakes as well. You've got the rear on the left and the front on the right. And even though it hasn't got any ABS, so I can skid it like that, they're pretty good. Oh, wow. You really feel the wind on this thing. You know, I can't get over the value factor of this scooter. It's just immense. Like, this costs 2.5 grand. Its 2016 model has got just over 6,000 Ks. It's got a 5.2 litre fuel tank and averages 2.1 litres per 100 Ks. I mean, the value that you're getting there is just unmatched. So, I mean, no wonder they're so popular. In the past year, I've actually traveled to Southeast Asia twice. First to Vietnam and then recently to Bali. And, you know, in places like that, these kinds of bikes and scooters, they're a way of life. And I think it's something that we don't quite understand here in Western countries. For us, bikes are usually a luxury item, something we pay a lot of money for, we take out maybe on the weekend. Of course, I'm generalizing, but that's usually the case. But in those sorts of countries, you know, this is genuinely a way of life. Recently in Bali, we caught some Grabs to get around, which is basically their version of Uber, and you hop on the back of a scooter just like this and they take you anywhere you want to go, and it only costs like $1. And I spoke with the riders, the drivers, and I asked them, like, do you own this? Is this yours? And they go, yes, every single person in our family has got a bike or a scooter, usually 110, 125, 150 cc's. You know, you'll see teenagers riding them as young as 14 or 15. And I think it works for them. It'll work for us too. Like, you spend 2.5 grand on this, you probably get 250 to 300 Ks from a tank. It might cost you $8 to $10 to fill up. Insurance will be nothing. You can park it anywhere. They're fun to use, as we've just found out. Man, they're underrated. You know, they're not cool. I'm not going to be getting lots of looks when I park up, maybe because I'm talking to a camera in the middle of the street, but in terms of practicality, it's enormous here. Monthly parking, $499 for a month of parking, or $25 for the first hour. Woo! I feel so agile on here. I've got a level of freedom that's even beyond being on a regular motorcycle. Do I want one of these? Got me thinking crazy thoughts now. No parks, no problem. Oof. Well, this is a good test. I took the Primavera here, the Vespa, and the rear end bottomed out over every single one of these speed bumps. This one, because it's got larger tires and more travel, not having a problem. Let's hear it roar. Ooh, yes, I love it. Woohoo! So, do I reckon you could replace your car with a scooter like this? I reckon if you lived in or around the city, didn't need to carry anything big or go on the highway, absolutely you could. If you're on a budget, this or something like this is fantastic. You can still have a ton of fun on it with those little skinny tires and whip it around city corners, or take it up into the mountains if you really want to. It's cheap, it's cheerful, it's probably going to be reliable. Look, it's not a perfect bike, but I don't expect it to be. For $2.5 grand, I really don't have much to complain about, because I'm having a great time.